On this adventure with Lukimyu,
Very much over boat ownership. It's not been any fun.
being jack of our boat jobs, we dumped everything to go and dive the SS Yongala. Our anchor roller is completely knackered.
Yeah.
We have another anchor roller that is the right width, and we're going to attempt to replace it.
Bolt.
Here's how much is left of our roller. Have a look at that. It's worn all the way through, and it's literally just about completely gone.
$1 million question, Jamie. Does the bolt fit through the new roller? New roller.
Woohoo!
Oh,
It does.
what a surprise. That's not like a boat at all.
No. Is that through properly?
Yep, go back your way. Jamie, in terms of boat job, piece of cake.
Well, it's quick and easy.
Not a very productive day. It's got the car serviced, but we did do some jobbies on our new list. Whatever's making the noise on the hydraulic arm of the autopilot, it is not the oil level. We have done fish oil onto the clutches to lubricate them. We have mended and repaired the clutch cam. That's all done.
Replaced it, really.
Replaced it. We've replaced the anchor roller. That one's done. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all we've got. We were going to go out to Magnetic Island, have a little look around, and literally as we pulled out of the marina berth, you could hear that there was no water coming out of the starboard engine, having just fixed the problems of the water coming out of the port engine just a few weeks ago. So with some significant driving from Janie, we got back into the berth, and we went to just change
one engine.
On one engine. And we went to just change the impeller, thinking that was the problem, but it turned out the impeller wasn't spinning at all.
There is the culprit. Round hole in the middle.
But it should have.
It should have these little slots, so that when it goes on, the only way it can go is to turn the pump if the wheel is turning. Like so. Pulled it off, obviously. We've cleaned it all up. We have replaced the impeller. And now we're going to put that wheel, which is the old wheel of the port engine side, having replaced the entire pump. We'll put that back on, put it back together, and hopefully it will work. It's a lot easier changing impellers in air-conditioned comfort, where I can just face it, not have to try and get my head round and do this sort of scenario over the top of an engine. Well, after lots of work, we're going to see if it actually works on lots of water. We are back in business. All good.
Dinner tonight? Oh, I could do the thing where I just go bang and everything's chopped up. That would be plagiarising. We're having beef stroganoff. Said ingredients are going to go magically into there and turn into beef stroganoff. But we're in Australia, so we've got lots of good fresh ingredients. It's really simple to make. It doesn't actually have a lot in it. Fry the beef first, take it out, and then fry the onions and the garlic. Onions, mushrooms all look really good. Bit of smoked paprika. As much cayenne pepper as you like. Janie won't thank me later. A tomato paste. Probably enough. Lemon juice. It's also meant to have sambal oelek in it, extra chilli. Two things, I don't have any. And it makes it really hot, so you've got to be careful. And then the meat can go back in. Try and keep it in the saucepan, not outside the saucepan. And then we're just going to stir it and let it simmer a bit. And I need to add some wine. Should be red wine. We're a bit low. Bit like with spaghetti bolognese. Doesn't really matter what type of wine you use, as long as it's wine. Jamie would like me to mention that you should only use wine that you're prepared to drink. So if it tastes like crap, don't use it. It'll taste like crap in your food as well. Chef needs a drink. A glass would be helpful, bartender. As a disclaimer, I think this is a Woman's Weekly recipe from when I was in my 20s. And then the vital ingredient, sour cream. That should be enough, I reckon. Lactose free because Jamie's a lactard. I'm going to do pureed cauliflower instead of mashed potatoes because it's healthier. A little bit of butter. Just like mashed potato, only healthier. The spicy beef stroganoff, veggies and pureed cauliflower. Very much over by ownership this year. It's not been any fun. Should have just sold it in Malaysia. Taken the $100,000 hit. We would be better off. That's all I've got to say.
So I've got a gin and tonic.
It's not going to be enough. Just FYI.
Yeah, there are more coming. Consider this like a peace offering.
It's not your fault. You've been working your ass off.
Being jack of our boat jobs, we dumped everything to go and dive the SS Yongala. We are off to dive the Yongala. About a 2.5-hour boat ride to get there. And it's really hot this morning, it's super humid. The SS Yongala was a steel passenger steamer built in 1903. The Yongala was heading for Townsville from Mackay under the control of Captain William Knight. She was last sighted by the lighthouse keeper on Dent Island at 6:40 p.m. on the 23rd of March 1911. Unbeknown to the captain, they were heading towards a cyclone as the dangerous swinging winds increased to 60 and then 70 knots. It was believed she sank in the early hours of the 24th of March 1911. Approximately 12 nautical miles from Cape Bowling Green. None of the 122 passengers or crew survived. The SS Yongala is one of the Great Barrier Reef's most popular wreck dives, hosting a huge variety of marine life. The wreck is protected under the Commonwealth Historic Shipwreck Act, meaning you cannot penetrate the wreck or interfere with any of its artefacts.
We'll be together forever.
On the next adventure with Lukimyu, we head out to John Brewer Reef to dive the amazing Museum of Underwater Art. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share it with your friends.